Okay. Let's check. Okay, okay, so if I turn... Yeah. Okay, so if I turn that up like that, turn this a little bit, point that more at my face, turn the game sound down. Then that should be good. Alrighty, everybody. How's it going? We are back at it again. On the man who is one with beasts. The Bjorn wannabe. Don't even remember. Oh, Battle Beast. Which is ironic because I have never once seen Invincible. Okay. Let me pull up my death tracker. There we go. Set it up for stream 2. Alright. Oh yeah, we were figuring out Eleonora. Because she did not show up when I came over here yesterday. So let's see if reloading the area was all it took. Because this time when I went in there was a sacred noble instead of her, or a sanguine noble instead of her, which I've never had happen before. So I'll have to do some figuring out on that end. There's the church. That's the back side of it. So now, let's walk around front. Or at least figure out how to go about walking around front. Because that's the camp right there. How the heck do you walk in the front? Oh, you can't. There we go. Eat it, pupper. Come on. Seriously? I walked through the front door. Am I screwing this up somehow and I didn't even know it? This is the right church, right? I feel like this is the right one. Kinda need this physic tier. Not gonna lie. Oh boy. That's not good. Alright, well. Let's, shoot. What do I do here? Well, I don't need that, because he doesn't do holy damage. Does more fire damage than anything. Could also do Lord of Blood's Exaltation, because he will proc bleed on me, even if I don't on him. This is a wee bit stressful. Ain't gonna lie. Can't use greases. Poison and or rot would not be bad. But I don't really have a way to put those on. Oh, wait. What is... Charge the scepter with magic and strike it against the ground to steal the HP of nearby enemies. Okay. So maybe I can use that skill to help counteract some of the shenanigans with the knee heal. That's also a great hammer. Wait a second. Doesn't really fit the beast vibe, though. Sucks. This really, really sucks. Alright, well. Poo. I reckon I could drop one of my damage tiers for the hard tier, get some damage reduction, or I could go for the stone barb crack tier to try to stagger him. Oh Well, first things first, I'm gonna go run to the restroom before we try anything. But we'll go give Moog a couple of shots. We're not trying to do deathless or anything, so if we die a few times trying to figure out a fight, that's fine. I will be right back.
open door to give you another hug.
Okay. Everyone's just gone. Alright. Alright, here we go. Cool. So yeah. I'm curious. Let's just see what kind of damage this ash does. Okay, that's not a good sign. Alright then. First death trying to use a skill that, yeah. It's gonna be kind of rough. Okay. I think this is still the way to go. Do I have... anything that would give me more of an edge? That probably... yeah, that's a lot of reduction. Alright, let's try it again like this. We'll see what happens. I'm not doing that again. Those guys are absolutely bonkers. Throw on a rune arc. Because that will be quite helpful. Let's see if we got a better helmet now. Is that... yeah, that gives better fire negation. Oh boy. Still can't wear any of that. Could go back to the Ronin's armor. Do with a little bit less damage. In lieu of protection. We can see what happens. Alright. Here we go. There's that. Here we go. I dodged. Huge stagger. Oh shoot, that didn't work. Man, alive. Good grief. He just does so much damage.
we could just get a good... Come on, we're only a couple hits from getting him. Crap. Sweet! Second try, Moog. Just needed more damage negation. Oh, shoot. Holy runes, dude. That is over 1,000,000 runes. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit flabbergasted by that. Wow. And if I pop my Lord's rune... Hello, Letta. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gonna take longer. I did not think I was gonna get that on the first try. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess now we can do some stuff in the DLC. Can try and get the beast claws. That could be cool. That's a beast themed weapon. That is kind of crazy. I did not see that coming. Alrighty then. It's true what they say. When you have a skill issue, just do more damage. Which is ironic because I set myself up to do less damage the second time than the first time. Guess I didn't need the shackle though. That is crazy. Alright, well, I am going to throw the raptor's black feathers back on, though. Because 10% damage is 10% damage. And I want to see what our damage is looking like against our friend up here. Okay. Could be better, could be worse. That's a grab attack. Okay. Didn't know about that. Okay. What the heck? I hit the heal button like 3 times. I dodged. What the crap? Oh, interesting. Don't know that I've ever gotten that before. Troubled. Divine incantation brighten or heightens the dexterity of the wearer. So it gives you, is that 5 levels of dex? Weird. Very weird. Alright, well, let's rest to the grace since we took a metric ton of damage. Okay. The crazy thing is the enemies in the DLC already give a ton of runes. Like, even just the wildlife is giving me 130 runes. Where is this dude? Oh, is that him? There he is. Alright, I'm treating this guy like a boss. Here we go. Oh, he... Okay. Okay, okay. Careful. Okay, that was really bad. Don't use that. Got it. Heck yeah. There we go. And just like that, we have a new weapon to play around with. Do I think it's going to be any good? Absolutely not. But I've never used them before. So I am eager to see how they perform. Okay, dude. There we go. Let me think. I guess we should go get the Grace over here, as well as... Oh, we're gonna have to start picking up map pieces again. Fun. Okay. The good news is this weapon does fire damage, and the lion is weak to fire. So that is actually a good matchup for us. Not for hit, but for us. Okay, so let's go to round table and try to upgrade these beast claws. I don't even know how these things are supposed to scale. I don't even know how much time we're going to spend in the DLC. I just kind of wanted to piddle around with this stuff. So I need 6. I need a lot of smithing stones. That is unfortunate. I'm going to go sell stuff to Hugh. That did not give me very much. We also still have Rykard to deal with, as well as a bunch of other remembrances in the DLC, or the base game, so I'm not too fussed as far as money is concerned. Alright. So, we need 6 of these. Oop. We need 9 of these. 10 of these. This is getting expensive. 3 of these. 10 of these. That's really not good. And 7 of these. I can't even get all the 7s that I need. And I have 0 8s, so that'll be a bit. Alright. Let's go. We could go kill the deer. Yeah, let's go kill the regal ancestor spirit. That'll give us some money. We need to get the Finger Slayer blade anyway, because I'm going to try to do Ronnie's ending this time. It's like the only one that I still haven't done. So, we'll see. I also need to start investing in a little bit more faith so that I can use Halashabriri. Because overall, that will give us more damage. Since only one of our weapons does fire damage. What's this over here? Anything useful? Money. Money, 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 money. Sporific grease. Are you kidding me? Alright. First death to fall damage. Not sure how long we're going to stream for today. Might just go to 4. We'll see. We will see. Okay. So now, drop down here. Jump over here. Hop over here. Yeet. Now, this time, we are not gonna throw ourselves off a ledge into the abyss. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Psyched myself out of there and made that harder than it needed to be. Alright. Oh my gosh. Fall damage, don't screw me now. And you did. Alright, fine. You know what? I will take some stupid deaths to fall damage in exchange for a second try Moog any day. First try today. Alright, let's try this again. Good grief. Okay. Drop. Drop. Good grief. I can say, with quite a fair amount of certainty, that is the first time I have died in that spot. And no, I am not happy about it. But, again, I will take a stupid death there in exchange for how well we did with Moog. Cool. Replace the rune arc that we lost. Cool. Ow. How rude. Okay. Go back over here. Pick up some money. I always think there's another rune arc there, but there's not. It's further. Don't need the butterflies. And if we ever do, we'll know where to look for them. Stupid remedy. Money? Question mark? Smithing 5. Well, that would have saved us money. Alright. See what this is. Money! Money, 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 money. Ow. That one just fell off. Thank you. Grab this. Because I'm sure I can sell those. Oh, I don't even have to regen. Get the grace. Oh, yeah, we gotta fight the mimic here. Ah, it'll be fine. Cool. Do 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 do. Money. Larval tier. We won't need it, but it's there. Alright. Now, we're going to buff, and then we'll take everything off. Here we go. Dang. He tanky. Ah, you goofy goober. Good grief. Cool. Sweet. Easy mimic tier. Yeah, we should rest. Yeah. Go. Oh. Sweet. Holy runes. 7K for one of these dudes? I knew I was going to get a lot of runes from coming down here, but holy. Alright, there's one. There's one back here. Cool. Is there something out here on the end? Just a dude looking over at Mogwin Palace. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Light the beacon. Man, I don't know how much that red wolf would be. Somber 5. Nice. Cool. Run up here. Smash some rats. Ow. That burnt. Frickin' rats. Holy crap. Oh. That's ridiculous. Like, I get that rats are always public enemy number one in these types of games, but good grief. Cool. Should only be one more. Yep. Excuse me. Now, we're gonna go grab the grace over here to reset everything. Not sure how I lit that one without getting everybody's attention, but I did it. So I'll take it. Rest at the grace. Okay. Now we'll go take down the Dujima, what's it? The moose. Your god is not safe from me. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta put that back on. That. Drink. Fire. Sip. Ah, really with the seal I'm fat rolling? Yep. There he goes. Can I get on torrent here? No. It's worth checking. Come here, stupid. Yep. Take the damage. It's fine. No. That's exactly why I wanted to cheat. I was trying to greed. Come here, you stupid thing. Nope. Stay out of that. Ugh. Dude, this thing stalls so much. It's kind of ridiculous. There, just die already. Wait, what? Okay. There we go. 72k. That is pretty doggone good. Should be close to a level's worth. By the time we're done getting the Finger Slayer blade, that should be all we need. Okay. We're doing pretty good as far as the remembrances are concerned. I think all of them so far have been first try except Moog. Rest of the grace to reset everything. Cool. Cool. Grab another rune arc. Because this is where the other one is. There we go. Jump down here. Cool. Perfect. 6k. Not too shabby. Don't need any of that stuff. Heck was that stuff? I don't know. Cool. Celestial Dew. Ooh, money. Cool, very cool. Open that. Yoink. Sweet. That was a lot faster than I was expecting. Okay. Now, with this, we can go and grab the inverted statue from Ronnie. Also need to think, how many death root am I missing? I think I have 5 out of 8 that I need. Oh. I always forget about that. Pull the lever. Wait a couple seconds. Walk over here.
It was not blithe, it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this. My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps, but a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our first encounter. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
Darn right I did. Cool. Uh... Alright. Now we can upgrade our new weapon. Ooh, and now we have access to bleed. Cool. Let's see, what do we got? Savage Claws. I have like no Ashes of War. But can I just put a different affinity on it? I can. Interesting. Going to a bleed affinity actually increased the strength scaling. So now, what do I want to try them out on? Next, I should probably do Rykard. So that won't be... That's just going to be Serpent Hunter. Trying to remember everything. Okay. Now, that's Boggart. So let's go deal with that. Oh, I wonder if I can put Blood Flame Blade on this. Or on those claws. That would be cool. Problem is being at a heavy load. If I go back to this, can I equip? I can. Sweet. Let's do some negotiations. That was pretty sweet. I ain't even gonna lie. Now we want this one. Now where did I put... I guess the beacon's like actually on the house this time. Yep. Which means I'm not sure I can actually get close enough to deactivate it. Oh, I can. Come on now. Sweet. So now, go off this way. Really? This way? Alright. I really hope none of these are lobsters. That is. Holy moly. Okay, so that weapon is just going to be an L2 spam. I picked the wrong freaking thing. Good grief. Listen here, stupid thing. Crud. I dodged. What the crap? Oh my gosh. That was stupid. Should have gone with the hammers for fighting those stupid things. Okay. Well, I need to go get my runes. There we go. Good grief. Miyazaki, did you ever think you made the lobsters too strong in this game? Good grief. I didn't even need that. Shoot. It's this one. It's literally right next to the grace that I had. Good grief. I wasn't trying to strike the barrier.
I am no foe of yours. Please, think this over. I see that you have please. Oh yes, thank you kindly. Did I forget to announce? I seek. You are very good to steady such strays. Brave tarnished, most tarnished.
All right. Okay. Time to abuse a couple of golems real quick. Cool. 7K. I'll take it. Oops. Crap. Get out of here. Stupid thing. Wait, what? Do I have to ride the Dectus lift up? That would be kind of silly. Let's try this again. I didn't even see. Is she there? No, she's not. I am seriously gonna have to ride this stupid thing up. That's alright. I need to grab Halshaberry anyway. Okay. Shoot. I went the wrong side. They didn't even shoot at me. I'm confused. Alright then. Weird. Alright, gonna grab the Grace over here. And then we'll go grab the incantation. Cool. I have Sauron up there. Throw some regen on here. As well as Golden Veil because I just don't want to take the damage. Cool. Is that it? Yeah. And then we'll shut these guys up. Cool. No more I have Sauron. Now we also have Howl, which is huge. So we can go back over here, ride the lift up, and see if that gets Zarias back out. Oop. Let's make the swap here. Still don't have enough faith for that. Good grief. Let's see if I can. Let's test real quick if I can use. Wait, maybe it's because I have a blood infusion on it. I don't want Queen. Okay, does this work? It does. Okay, I would rather have that. Sweet. Wonder if I can put Blood Flame Blade on the Serpent Hunter. I would assume no, but This game is weird, so maybe it'll work.
Zarias, you better be over here. Girl? Where? I swear, if she's still back in her little hole in Luernia. Yo! What is good, my guy? She's gone. Why is she not there? Weird. Alright, well, guess I'm taking the long way around whether I like it or not. Dude, Moog, which I got second try. Moog with a pickled foul foot on New Game Plus gives you over 1,000,000 runes. Oh my gosh, quit locking onto that crap. Oh my gosh. There.
down here. Run over under the bridge. Think I might take your suggestion, Fel, and just go to 4. I don't like doing a shorter stream, but honestly, I feel really off today. So, might just go to 4. That'll also give me a little time to tinker around with my new deck before I try to take it this evening. Okay. Moog thing cool? Yeah. 1,000,000 runes, baby. I was gonna try to skip all this by via uh, Raya, but she just would not show up at the deck this lift. So what the heck? Give me the item. Thank you. All that for beast blood. Good grief. There you go. How's work treating you today, Fel? good, I hope. It's okay. Yeah, that's fair. So, Fel, you're more uh, in the know when it comes to incantations. Can you put Blood Flame Blade on the Serpent Hunter? Not unless it's an exception to the rule that somber weapons can't be buffed. That's what I was afraid of. Guess I could go get the wheel just for funsies. Ow. Oh, shoot. Good lord. There. Hang on. Do. Sorry, guys. Kylie is on the road right now, and she is calling me, so I'm gonna have her in my ear. They'll live. Fowers. Felrus is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 4 or 5? Let me check. 4. Did Moog. First try today, second try total. Regular, the harder one. What do you mean, darn? Why?
And you, Prakush, we rarely receive fascinate. So, about the bird, if you have, rise with it. Your decision now, you belong. The drawing room. I am
Yeah, shut up. Okay. Open this room. Don't need the other one. So yeah, now I have DLC access. Ooh. Did you say what or when? Nothing right now. Though I did get a new weapon from there. That I went and leveled up. It's a set of claws. I see that. Or rather, hear it. Dang. Must be because of the weather. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good grief. I knew it rained a lot yesterday. I didn't know it rained that much. That's a lot of water. No kidding. Ugh, I need 3 more levels. Yeah. That's definitely more up his alley. Probably. Probably. I think I might try my new deck tonight. I don't know, but I might. Yeah. Messing around with that was the only reason why I'm considering only going till 4. Either way, I'm staying on the phone with you, but... Oh. Dang. Never mind then. Yeah. What's wrong with fair play? Holy cow. Huh. Dang. Yes, you are. But let's be honest, you're spoiled with, like, everything. So, that's nothing new. I try. Good. That's fair. It probably does sound a little weird. But that's a them problem. It's just nice having somebody to consistently talk to. Because so far today, Fell's been the only one in the chat, and he, due to working, isn't able to talk very much. Why have you had it on? I bet that was nice and cheap. Oh, well, that's good at least. Well, that's good. Why? Okay. I guess. Okay. This is why you have to be observant. Yeah, that would have not been fun. Because that is definitely money that you don't. The heck? I guess it was just. I guess it just lost signal. Because I didn't hang up. Unless clicking off of it on my laptop hung up. But. Exactly. I don't know. Indeed. Alright, time for a boss. Godskin Noble. The fat one. Throw on sleep pot. And here we go. Now I hit you square in the face with that. Go to sleep. Thank you. Okay. Not too bad. One more hit and it's dead. Really? Yeah. Not really. It more comes down to how much of the game I've already beat. Also, there's a trick with those guys where you can put them to sleep. And if you put them to sleep, you just get free attacks for a bit. And so I just put him to sleep, and by the time he woke up, I dealt half of his health, and yeah, he did, and he got a stance break after that. Yeah. So I only had to hit him like 3 more times after he got up. Dang. I sorry. That's fair. But I also know what that means, what it sounded like when you were on 250. And then you got Busto. Dang. Well, that's good. Wow. So now that I've beaten the Godskin Noble, now it's time to go fight Rykard. Morgott? Yeah. I think. No. I decided to just do it like normal for this. Just because I wanted to experience as much of the game as possible, because I've only done New Game Plus like once. And while I beat the game with this guy already. What? No, that's Game Pass. New Game Plus just means you've beat the game and you use the same character in the game again. But it increases the difficulty as well as how many runes everything drops. So like in the normal game, when you beat Moog, if you use a Pickle Foulfoot, you get like 540k runes. But after doing it this time in New Game Plus, I got over 1 million. Yeah. That is indeed a lot. That was like 7 levels, even though I'm like getting pretty high leveled. Yeah. Alright. Okay, Rykard. Let's get this over with. Which means I need to take off all my weapons so that I can use this weapon. I drank a little bit of the water from the water bottle you gave me. Yep. We're not gonna talk about it. Listen. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay. Now, what do I do? Guess we just buff it and try. Yeah, I can't put Blood Flame Blade on this. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, we can still do the normal buffing. And I have Howl Shabriri now, so it does even better. Yes. So Flame Grant Me Strength, the old buff that I was using, gives you plus 20% physical damage and plus 20% fire damage, as well as a little bit of stamina regen increase. But it only lasts 30 seconds. Meanwhile, Howl of Shabriri increases all damage dealt by 30% for a minute, at the cost of taking like 20% extra damage. So it's an interesting trade-off for a little bit extra damage. Ow. What the heck? Where am I stuck on? There. Alright, that's phase 1 done. On to phase 2. It'd be pretty sweet if I got this first try. What the? Crap. Oh, it's not what I did. The boss is just doing a really annoying move. There's one that he does where he turns like the arena to like a Armageddon like hellscape and summons like a ton of fire skulls from the sky, and they explode if they touch you. They do a lot of damage. So kinda. Really? Go away. You're too close, dude. Good grief, he is way too close. But he is dead. First try, Rykard. Easy, boss. Nice. That was like 260k runes. Yeah, because after I eat his remembrance, that should be like 2 levels. Which is what I needed in order to be able to use Howl Shabriri without a rune arc. Because Howl Shabriri requires 33 faith. Well, since I have Godric's Great Rune active, it increases all of my stats by 5. Cool. Now I can go back to my good weapons. Sweet. And now with those new beast claws, I have um a bleed weapon. So that'll be really nice. Hmm. Oh my. That's quite a few. Alright, now I think I'm going to go work towards Estelle. Which will probably take a little bit, but that's okay. I kind of have to do it because I'm trying to do Ronnie's ending this time. Basically, she completely upends the religious system and makes a world where everything is morally gray. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like her, but it's like the only ending I haven't at least attempted. So, yeah. That's definitely more than usual, especially considering it's the middle of the week.
Oh, or is it Nephi? I hadn't accepted now the cat form eliminate the name of I will not.
Man, this means I'm gonna have to do a really annoying NPC fight. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to hit this stupid thing. It's okay. I also just hate like everything to do with this quest line. So I'm gonna be a bit more crabby about doing the stuff attached to it anyway. Because it's again like the only one that I haven't attempted. And there's an achievement behind uh doing this ending, so yeah. Ironically, only 3 of the 6 endings have achievements associated with them. Just getting any ending does it, and then the Frenzied Flame ending, and Ronnie's ending. Because those are the 3 that have unique cutscenes. The other 3 endings look the exact same as the default ending with minor artistic changes. But fundamentally, the cutscene itself is the same. Which I've done all but one of those. One of them I'm waiting on because that's the ending that Felris and I's duo is set up for, so I haven't tried that one again since. But since I don't know when we'll be trying to play those characters again, I might just do it on one of my playthroughs anyway. Just so I can say that I've done it. Good grief. Ow, ow, ow. There are people riding ants down here. They do a lot of damage. No, not at all. They have like sword whips. Yeah. They're swords, but they can like stretch out. And they swing them like whips. It is, and you can get it. I don't remember how, but I know you can. Nope, I'm not fighting. No, because it's classified as a curved sword. There's also a hammer that does something very similar, where it kind of stretches out. I don't know where to get those though. I've never gotten them before. Unfortunately, they're not beast-like weapons, so it doesn't make any sense to go after them this playthrough. Oh, gotta talk to Ronnie again. Good grief.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Imperial of the demigods. Only I, Nicola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own 2 fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received blight in the form of a vassal tailored for Imperial, as I would not acquiesce to the 2 fingers.
So yeah, literally all of Elden Ring is Ronnie's fault. Be- the blue lady. Yeah. So basically, her, Mikola, which is the blonde one from the DLC, and Melania, the one with the red hair and the giant sword. The 3 of them were chosen as worthy successors to Marika, which is the one in the tree. And Ronnie didn't want to be a part of that, so she stole the Rune of Death and used it to kill her own body. And I also is the reason why the Black Knife Assassins are a thing, which are the ones that killed Godwin, which was America's favorite child. And in her grief, she shattered the Elden Ring and started all of this nonsense. Great, here we go. Oh, that fight that I don't want to do.
Thou art the last. Tell the two fingers.
It's an NPC fight that wields a weapon very similar to Malekith.
Fateful wound. Ne'er to heal.
I do good damage to him. The problem is, he also does really good damage to me. Holy crap, how am I missing? It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he has a grab attack. Well, didn't know he had that. Yeah, it didn't do very much damage.
My thanks.
Good grief. Alright,
More of a
he's
child
dead.
than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. Farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Eiji I love them.
I love how after you kill that thing, you go from being Ronnie's servant to my dear. It's like, oh, you killed the one thing that I was scared of still in this world, so you're my consort now. Phew. It's kind of stupid. I'm also going to have to propose to her in order to get the ending. I'm not either. Do I have a dagger that I can throw on real quick? I do. Good. Yes. Oh wait, this is... I don't have to use that because I can run through this. Really don't like this place. You know what? I'm just gonna run for it. I've got 11 health flasks. I should be fine. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm running through a lake of scarlet rot. So it's like poison on steroids. But I have enough flasks and enough health to where I can just pretty much run through it, rather than taking breaks to try to avoid catching it. And now I am at the next grace, which means it is time for the next remembrance boss. Because when you kill it, you get a remembrance from it. And the remembrance is basically the boss's soul. And you can... Basically, it's designated as an important boss that was powerful enough to have its power returned to the Erd Tree. I don't know why Estelle is a remembrance boss lore-wise, but it is. Because Estelle, for all intents and purposes, is an alien. This boss is pretty much an alien. Like from outer space. You have? Oh, yeah. Yeah. In fact, there's really only one move that distinguishes the two. Good. Good. Now, time to see if I can do this one first try. Considering this is only my second time ever fighting this boss, I don't expect it to be first try, but you never know. Yeah. This is the legitimate one. Really? Same move twice in a row? Well, considering the oh. There's the grab attack. Oh my... Dang. Yep. That is the only grab attack I think I have ever seen that deals damage on every single animation in it. Yeah, it's just... It's not a bad boss. It's just a little annoying. What do I want here? I wish there was a talisman that increased your likelihood of getting a stance break. I guess that one. That'll help with the grab attacks. Why do you say that? I love how that's an indicator of where you are. Man, you are making some tracks today. You don't usually go that fast. Alright. Just surprised me, that's all. Yes. Okay. Huh. Good grief. Yeah, and if you're going about the speed limit, you're going about a mile a minute. Ow. Didn't see that. Alright. Oh, crap. Yep. Oh, I just got hit by an attack that I don't know how to dodge. But I do a lot of damage to it, so I'm not too worried about it. Crap. That's good, in a way. Yes, it was. Yes. I agree. Holy delays. Okay. There we go. Second try. Yeah. $240K. Okay, I'll take that. With the remembrance, that might be 2 levels. Hopefully it's not taking me 180K to level yet. Getting pretty close. Okay. Cool. Now I have to go back to Renala and grab the wedding ring. Yes. I don't know. Ask the dude who made the game. Dark Moon Ring. Oh, yeah. The guy who made Elden Ring? Yeah, he's still making games. They're making another Elden Ring later this year. Yeah? It's supposed to come out in like August or something. August, October, I can't remember. Alright, now that I got the ring, I get to go up this elevator. Ugh. I really hope I don't have to fight the dragon up here. I might. Just sucks, because unlike normal dragons, which are annoying enough, this is like a souped up magic dragon. Only different. Alright. There's a grace here. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been up here. Well, no, that's not true. Because I came up here with Felris's character in our first playthrough. Oh, just let me walk. Just let me go past. Just let me go past. I don't want to fight you. Oh, hey, let me go past. Hallelujah. There are starlight shards everywhere. Cool. Rest at the grace to de-aggro the dragon. Cool. Very, very nice. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that there is no sacred tear in here, even though it's a church. Because Ronnie said, screw you, Mom. Help. No sacred tears. Unfortunate. Oh, Lord. Okay. Thought I just died right there. I did not. Oh, Ronnie. Your consort that is here by duty and not by pleasure is here. Get a cool sword out of it, at least. Unfortunately, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to use it this playthrough. Because it's a magic sword. But it's a really good weapon. What? Forget Applebee's. If we could get a Chick-fil-A up here. I don't know. I said, forget Applebee's. If we had a Chick-fil-A up here, I don't think I'd ever ask to go anywhere else. Except the occasional McDonald's.
Thee, who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting
Yeah. Shut up. Give me the sword.
to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all
Come with the path of the Lord. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Give me the freaking sword. Gosh. There's also a really good spirit ash up here, but I don't really want to fool with it. What's the point of coming down here? There's a dead end. Alright, well. Phooey on you, I guess. Now what? I guess I could go grab the Howling Tree Medallion. Since I am already in Liurnia. Bummer. Okay. Time to go beat up an old man for a half a coin. It is if I want to fight Melania. Because that's the only way I can get to the Howling Tree is by getting both halves of the coin. And one of the halves is being held by an old Albinoric. An Albinoric. Basically, how do I explain that? They're kind of like manufactured people. Yeah. but when they get old, their legs fail. And then, for whatever reason, once their legs fail, they kind of just give up on any will to live. Yeah. It's depressing. It's Elden Ring. The two go hand in hand.
Please no, dear me. We are Albinor. Your mercy rescues.
Thank you.
Curse take everything.
And while I'm here, I guess I'll kill the boss over here. It's just an omen killer, and I don't know why he's here because there are no omens here. Alright. Region. Golden Vow. Physic. Howl of Shibiri. And 2 hammers. And now we run down and smack this guy in the face. Two shots. Yep. Should have been one, but I don't know. My damage stats still aren't very high for what I'm using. Because I have to level up 3 damage stats for these weapons. So while if I was using a weapon that only needed 1 stat, I would already have almost 80 in that stat, which is pretty much maxed. Technically maxed is 99, but you're really looking at diminishing returns once you pass 80. But because I have so many stats, I have 40 strength, 30 something. Oh, wait. 38 dexterity and 34 faith. But the faith I kind of need anyway because of the spells. So I'm going to have to go use the restroom again. So I should be like halfway through them, if not more. Okay. What to do next? Okay, let's... I need to go down there, so... Guess I'll start over here. See if there's an easy way down. Oh, that was close. Hmm. Oh, I'm just figuring out a way to get down to the ground without dying. Hmm? What the? How did that kill me? Nobody? I thought I heard you say what? I love you too. Okay, let's see here. I can kill this guy for fun. Heh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very nice. Parkour, parkour down a very risky ledge. Yeah. I mean, I did it on torrent, but honestly, that's what made it harder. Mm-hmm. I struggle with controlling his movements as well as my own. This will suck a little bit. Turn the building upside down. Then I gotta run over here into this elevator shaft and try not to die. Alright, then poke my head out over here where there's gonna be hand spiders that fall from the sky. Help. Then I have to deal with the crazy wizard who's gonna want to kill me. Yep. There he is. Shoot. Can I even... Is this gonna kill me? Okay. Okay. Chill out, dude. Chill out, dude. Ow. The main problem isn't him, it's the hand spiders that are protecting him. That and the fact that he's shooting a magic bow at me from Timbuktu. Yep, I died. Damn, burn it. I hate this guy. And wouldn't you know, he works for Ronnie. No. No, I don't. Alright. Try this crap again. What I mean. Well, at least then it would just be talking and not having to worry about dying to this loser. Alright. Okay. Oh, come on. Quit locking onto the wrong thing. I want to kill the stupid hand spider. Good grief. And then he disappears. Gotta deal with this moron. Run up over here. Run down here. Try not to get shot in the face like I just did. spiders. There. Good grief. He's dead now. Yep. Now, more parkour. Okay. So then if I go from here to over here, then from here onto here, then down there, onto the lift. Oh, there we go. All this just to find Ronnie's original body. Yes. Because it has an item on it that I have to get in order to do one of the remembrance bosses. And I'm still not done because I've got to fight what I'm pretty sure is another Godskin Noble. It's fine. Still got a couple sleep pots. And this one's in Luernia scaling, so should be pretty easy to kill. We'll find out soon enough. That's a great question. But that is impossible. Because the developers said so. Alright. Buff. Tell me because I missed that jump attack. Okay. Get the stagger. Ow. There. Die. Alright. Now I can cosplay as one. You can. I'm not, but you can. No, I said now I could. Now I can actually open the door to the Divine Tower and go up and get the Cursed Mark of Death. Out of Roddy's body. Which I will then give to Fia, the deathbed companion, and then lay with her, and then I will be able to fight a different remembrance boss. Yep. I have a feeling that Miyazaki is a very lonely individual. Yep. Yes, I feel a lot better now. Hi, Ronnie. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, Ronnie. She looked very similar to Melania in her natural body. Alright, now I gotta decide what to do next. Let's get Fortisax out of the way. That way I can be done sleeping around.
No, I'm not having fun sleeping around.
Not even close. Never has been. Yes. Mm-mm. I got all I need right on the other end of this phone call. Follow the jellyfish. No, I'm not fighting the jellyfish. I'm following the jellyfish. Because the jellyfish will help lead me to an area that will lead me to a boss that will lead me to the next place I have to go. I've got to kill the duo gargoyles. There is a pair of gargoyles that I have to kill. So that I can ride a coffin up a waterfall. Mm-hmm. Elden Ring logic. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Buffs. Here we go. Bring it on, you stupid thing. This thing's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good. I killed the first one before the second one showed up. Very good. Means I don't have to worry about a 2v1. Yeah. And I stance broke that one, so he's dead now. Easy boss. Yeah. 90k runes. Might be worth a level up. I don't understand why people hate that boss so much. Because that's like one of the more hated bosses. But I have never once struggled with it. Now granted, that's only the second time I've ever fought it. But the first time I fought it was the whips, and I didn't struggle with that either. Now I'm in the deep root depths. Okay. Really? Man. It's flown by today. Alright. Is this where the tree... Yeah, there's a tree avatar over there. Sure, why not? I'm sure he's worth some money. The fact that in 2 hits I got this thing to half health. And it's dead. Yeet. Cool. Alright. Now gotta hop on torrent. Then I have to fight another boss before I am forced to be an infidel. I feel like I'm on the wrong tree branch. No, I'm not. It's just precarious. Getting off torrent for this one. Oh! That was close. Okay. Cool. Right past all the ants. Giant, annoying ants. Alright. Cool. Ooh, I wonder how many runes these guys are worth. Crap. Deathblade from. 10k. That's decent. There we go. Got the map for the area. Run past the headless ghost dudes. Parkour. Alright. snap. Why did it kick me off the horse there? That just got me killed. Good grief. Death by fall damage. That's fine. It's only death number 5. No. 3 have been to fall damage. 1 was to one of the red tadpole dudes in Moog's area, and then 1 was to a lobster. Why? The weird one? Oh, shoot. I did die to Estelle. Crud. Oh, well. I'll fix that here in a second. Good catch. Good catch. One to Estelle. Hey, I'll take that. Only one boss to a death so far. Not for 4 hours of streaming. Alright. Let me be a little bit more careful this time. Okay. Now. I think I have to jump on this branch right here. Yeah. Then jump over here onto the grace. There we go. Rest of the grace to reset everything. And then time for another boss. The Deathbed Companions servants. Basically, the people that have pledged service to her over the years. People make fun of them and call them Fia's OnlyFans subscribers. Ooh, this guy's got a build similar to me. Alright, he died quick enough. Now for Rajier. Yeah. He made some poor choices. Yeah, just that he signed up to be with Fia. Which is a poor choice. As did Lionel the Lionhearted. Holy cow. Alright, well, that guy is a problem. Thank you. Well, one of the guys had a bleed build. So he was doing a lot of damage. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Good grief. This guy's throwing poison pots. Okay, Lionel's dead. Just this last weird guy. Which actually isn't weird. It was just a bleed build with other stuff. Okay. There's 40k runes for that. No. Not sure how I would have known that, but no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Fair. Alright. Now for the stupidity that is repeatedly sleeping with a nasty woman. Wish I could just kill her and still be able to do the fight. Wait, where the heck is she? Are you serious? She's not even here. I bet she's still in Round Table because I haven't set the Erd Tree on fire yet. Yes. It's a good and bad thing because in both scenarios it means that I have to come back here and can't just get it over with. And because I went and grabbed the Haligtree medallion, that means there's a guy invading me in Round Table. Wonder if he scales to your level. I don't know. I said I wonder if he scales to your level. Because I don't remember him ever being that tanky. There. Now. Good grief. Ophia. Where the heck are you? You are still in here. Goodness gracious. Yeah, shut up. Get this over with. This is so stupid. Not only do I have to sleep with another woman, but letting her hold you reduces your maximum health by 10%. I mean, it literally takes away 10% of your max HP. So, yeah. It's pretty bad. Yes. several times. Several times. Because you're supposed to do this in steps.
But before I was away, despite all so plead, my dear, might I? Could you please?
I don't want to give this dagger to somebody.
I'd like it's a very
Ugh.
dainty.
Oh my gosh. Luckily, I know who the dagger belongs to. Oh, D. We have met. You just don't remember. Yeah. I do Deathroot stuff. Yeah, I know. Blah, blah, blah. Would you just take this stupid thing? Interesting. He won't sell you stuff yet. Guess I have to talk to Grank first. There. I gave the dude the stupid dagger.
Would you like the blessing? Would you like now?
Yeah. D is supposed to sell you stuff for like fighting undead enemies. He's like a paladin. Yes, I know. I'm warm. Shut up. Just ask about the curse mark. What the... What? What? She didn't let me talk to her.
Would you like the blessing? Is still. Would you like now?
Yeah. Well, I have to keep talking to her until... Oh my gosh. What? I gotta get her to leave round table. This is so stupid. I've got an item that I need to give her, but she won't give me that dialogue option. Let me rest at the round table and see if resetting the area will do something. Is D still in his chair? No, he's not. Good. That means Fia should have moved. Yeah, Fia's no longer in the bedroom. So now we run over here. And suddenly, oh no, D's dead and Fia's standing on top of him. Blah, blah, blah.
Finally, the stolen. And now, though I ask,
No.
live in what right?
But even so, I like it better than Ronnie's. No. I've done all that crap. This is literally all of this is just to fight the remembrance. I mean, she does have an ending tied to her as well, but I'm not doing that one. Good grief. Now I go back to deeper depths where Fia will be. What? Prince of Death's throne. Basically, you know how I said that Ronnie got America's favorite child killed? Fia is trying to have a baby with the corpse of that child. And I have to help with that.
I knew you would. What is it you intend?
Uh-huh. Shut up, woman. I just want to do this boss. Because that's how you unlock the boss. Yeah, it is.
Have you ever seen the first?
Yes, I've seen a Hallowbrand. I'm holding it. I want to give it to you.
And I must before the time my hands. Will you still?
There. Oh my gosh.
Why with this and claim you and though I can't, can I hold?
Oh my gosh, she is holding me tighter. Ew. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to talk to her yet again. But I'm going to get rid of these stupid items that are getting rid of my HP first. What? You know what? That's fair. Me neither. But Chick-fil-A nuggets. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy. All right, you wench. Go to sleep already. Oh my gosh, I swear. If you're about to give me another thing after I just tried to get rid of them, I'm gonna throw a fit. Oh, she gave me another cockeyed thing.
I will and it will renew life of as the ruler.
Yeah, you're gonna die for the kid, I know.
I who can see brandish stay that I become. I who can see brandish stay that
There. I am not going to brandish your rune and put your baby in the Elden Ring. Yeah. Because she gives birth to a rune. Nope. Not a child. A rune. Uh-huh. Is she unconscious now? No. Why are you not unconscious? Don't hold me again. I finished your dialogue. That means you're gonna give me another damn burn it. Give me another stupid thing. I don't care if it's goodbye. I talked to you for 5 minutes.
this is what I am.
Shut up.
And I will bear who will inherit what greater blessing.
Ugh. Perturbed. Cranky. Alright. Before I use this thing again, I am resting at the grace to make sure that she passes out. Finally, she's passed out. Right? Let me go confirm this. Yes, she's finally passed out. Good grief. So now that she's passed out, I have to sleep with her in order to enter her dream and fight the remembrance boss. Yep. And it's a dragon. Yeah. That's fair. I have to enter the deathbed dream. It's gross. You can hear the flies buzzing around the corpse and everything. I meant to buff. I should have buffed. Crap. I'm doing this fight without buffs. Missing out on a lot of damage and a lot of damage negation. And when you're fighting... when you are fighting a dragon that does a lot of lightning stuff and fire and death blight, it's a little scary. Dang. Ow, good lord. He's almost dead. Just die already, you stupid thing. Oh, he's one hit. One hit. Come on, come on. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. First try, Fortisex. Let's go. Dang, he gave 270k. Ugh. Now Fia's dead and her body is holding the child that I am not going to touch because I'm just here to fight the dragon. Nothing happens per se, you just get the item that is used to get her ending. Ugh. Alright, now up next is Fire Giant. Have I gone to the... I have not gone to the thing yet. Alright. That's fair. I'll need to get something to eat eventually too, but I don't know what to eat. Because everything that doesn't involve... Well... I'll do leftover pizza. I'll just throw that in the air fryer. Yeah, I can use my new little thingy. Don't know. Will I have time to... Well, I'm just gonna stay on here till your destination anyway, so... If that means I have time for the Fire Giant, yay. If it doesn't, yay. I'll be pushing it. But I might be able to pull that off. Alright. Do do do. Fia's ending is the one that the whip guy is set up for, but I just haven't done it yet. A joint ending? They both line up. Well, they line up in the sense that you have to do Ronnie's quest in order to get Fia's ending. But you don't have to do all of Ronnie's quest. Like, you don't have to go clear to the part to get her ending to do Fia's. You just have to do the first half. Which is what I usually do. But for the sake of getting the ending one time, I'll do the whole stupid thing. Technically, anytime I have to do all remembrances for a challenge, I have to do both of their quest lines, but I don't have to do everything for the endings. In the base game, well, I don't know, 30 hours maybe? 30? Maybe? 13? Yeah, I think there's 13 in the base game and 12 in the DLC. You might have to kill more than that just to beat the game. Well, no, not required. Well, maybe. I have to actually sit and do the math on that one. Because, let's see. You have to get a minimum of 2 great runes, and each great rune is tied behind a remembrance boss. So that's 2 before you can get to the capital. Morgott is required, which is 3. Holy cow, you just scared the crap out of me. Cool. Okay. Where everything got stolen? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there are 7 required remembrances for the base game. Well, um that's what Tuesday's gonna be. It's gonna be a speed run. Right. That's you're what you're saying. What you're saying and what I'm saying are the same thing. Dang. Alright, I am now on the mountaintop of the giants. So now I just have to run through here. Because I have everything of importance short of the death route, but I'm not overly fussed with the death route because I am not overly impressed with this hammer. But that's not entirely its fault because the late game enemies in this game have a lot, like 60 to 80% holy damage negation, and yeah, and half of the damage from that great hammer is holy damage. Meanwhile, the other hammer that I'm using right now is a fire weapon, which there are like 2 enemies in the entire game that are resistant to fire damage. So the fire hammer is severely showing up the beast claw hammer. Which is sad because the beast claw hammer is way harder to get. To get the beast claw hammer, you have to turn in 8 death root, and there are only 9 in the game. But to get the hammer, the fire hammer, all you have to do is kill an NPC. No. And you can find him in Limgrave. Yeah. He's a merchant that sells Ashes of War. Exactly. So it's like when you compare the difficulty levels for the weapons, it's really bad. cannot connect to the network. Okay, the game just crashed. Something like that. It is also 4 o'clock, though. So, thank you everybody for watching. I will tune back in tomorrow. We will be back to the normal hours, 10 to 4 EST. So, be sure not to miss it. And I'll catch y'all later.